Hi all, it's Piotr. Some time ago, almost 8 years ago, I made one of my first movies to the YouTube. It was SpiderMan by Roger Stern Omnibus from 2014 edition. And someone asked me to do again movie why I think it's in the top 3, at least mine top 3 of the best runs of Spider-Man. What other old stories are great in my opinion, I will show you. Looking back at the old stories, in my opinion, we have Roger Stern, we have David Michelinie with Todd McFarlane, David Michelinie with Eric Larsen, and we have one more, David Michelinie with Mark Bagley. Some of Mark Bagley's stuff we have in this omnibus, Spider-Man vs. Venom, that is why it's here, because it contains maximum carnage. It's a great story for me. So I suppose Marvel sooner or later will publish David Michelinie run that will include the missing about 38 issues, because some of them are here, but I'm not sure if Marvel will cut this omnibus. Mark Michelinie, Mark Bagley, we will see, maybe next year, who knows. Anyway, those are my old good storylines from Stern, from Michelinie, and from newest, of course, JMS run. But let's go to Roger Stern Omnibus. This is version 2014 that I already made a movie about. In 2021 there was new printing of this omnibus. From what I saw on YouTube, there are not much difference between both omnibuses. Some say that new printing is even thicker than this omnibus, if it's possible of course, but yeah, thicker than a sneaker, as some people say. Here what it contains. It contains Spectacular Spider-Man 4361, 85, Amazing Spider-Man 206, 224 to 252, and Annual 16 and 17. Here you have the covers, if you are interested to see exactly what you will get. In new printing it's the same. I really love this run. It's not just the Hobgoblin that you see on the cover that makes a debut. It's very focused on Peter Parker, his family, his work, finishing, graduating, next step in his career, and not going to college. That was something that made Parker was not very happy, for sure. But some decisions need to be made. There are triangle between Mary Jane, if we can say so. We have Black Cat, so quite a lot of emotional spectrum we have here. Let's see if there is an eye. I know that a lot of people always look to this stuff if there is an eye. Yeah, big motherfucker eye. This time I will go slower than in my previous movie about this omnibus. This omnibus is famous for a couple of storylines. One of them is nothing can stop the Juggernaut, for sure. About the kid who is dying, that is a very strong issue for everyone who likes Spider-Man, and something that even heroes cannot defeat. Enemy that is within the boy's body. Stern focus. In most stories we have Vulture. He likes this enemy of Spider-Man. Quite a lot of storylines regarding Vulture. But not just him. The art is really good. In this omnibus we have Prowler, White Tiger, Smuggler, the Day of the Red Hat Killers. Someone is hunting the street heroes. We have samurais. Jack-o'-lantern. Beetle. A lot of enemies. Good that we have the letters from the readers. Aunt May. Black Cat is back. And here we have Nothing Can Stop the Juggernaut, Madame Web. I really love this storyline. It shows the full power of the art here. Epic cover. Everything blows up. Cobra. So as you can see, we have new, old enemies that are going after Peter. Will of the Wisp. Stealth Man. Who is that lady? Captain Marvel. And then we have quite a lot of bonus stuff. Women can live with them, can live without them. Ken Dorfman, 62. And then it starts, Hobgoblin Saga. And again we have Vulture. Who else? Peter in real trouble. The false Hobgoblin. Frogman, the kid who collects SpiderMan, I really enjoy this storyline. Peter tells him his story and even takes mask for him. Cancer clinic. It's very emotional storyline. Then we have the Hobgoblin gathering the Goblin formula. A little blackmail on Harry Osborn from the journals. Kingpin, of course, involved. And then, after all this mess is almost done with Hobgoblin, Peter joins Secret Wars and comes back with black costume. Letters, apartment, Peter Parker apartment, enemies, Aunt May photos album, beautiful Mary Jane, office, Peter Paul's and goals, enemies, again, so you see, during his career, Spider-Man had a lot of enemies. Then we have Pages Pencils by John Byrne. This we have Rick Leonardi, black costume design for Spider-Man. It looks cool, at least for me. Then we have covers, and that is all that we have in this omnibus. I still think, at least for me, it's a really strong story about Peter Parker, his family, his enemies, and Roger Stern knows how to do a good, solid Spider-Man storylines that later on David Michelinie will continue the similar approach that focus on family and enemies at the same time. So for me, Blast from the Past, retroview, this is something that makes me really happy that I have this in my collection. I come back for that often to read about Juggernaut, the kid who collects Spider-Man, Vulture, Mysterio. It's quite a lot of and new enemies that are really good for Spider-Man. So if you enjoy it, probably you will find the new printing still available in local comic shops. This is something that, especially for Hobgoblin fans, will be great way to read stories that are good, just that, good stories about Spider-Man.